channel, keep liking, don't forget to subscribe and continue to share our stuffs on this channel. Edo State is still in the news. Only one councillor suspended the LG chairman and vice chairman. How is that done? Matthew Iduoriyekeme, that is the person that said so in a recent interview with Channels Television. Honourable Matthew Iduoriyekeme expressed concern over the way local government chairmen in Edo State were suspended by the state government. He described the process as unfair and not following proper legal procedures. In a video that was shared by Channels Television, Matthew questioned the governor's actions, explaining that the local government is an independent tier of government. He said there are specific offices like the Auditor General of Local Government tasked with investigating financial issues at that level. If problems are found, audit queries are issued, and if necessary, an anti-corruption agency like the EFCC and ICPC step in. However, in this case, the governor bypassed these processes. He pointed out that while the governor wrote to the EFCC to investigate the alleged mismanagement, the EFCC has not yet released its findings. Instead of waiting for proper investigations before deciding on the next line of action to take, the chairmen were suspended for 2 months without being called to defend themselves by the State Assembly. For Honourable Matthew, what troubled him the most was what he called the kangaroo impeachment. He revealed that in his local government, for example, only one councillor out of 9 decided to suspend the chairman and vice chairman. According to him, the councillor was taken to the legislative chambers of the local government where he carried out the suspension. The other 8 councillors were excluded from the process. Matthew called this act a violation of the rule of law, which demands everyone, including the government, to follow the constitution. He stressed the fact that such actions don't only undermine democracy but also fair governance, urging all leaders to respect the laws guiding the country. This is another twist to the situation in Edo State as regards the tsunami of impeachment of local government chairmen and their vices in Edo State. Now this man, Honourable Matthew Iduoriyekeme, is now telling us there is a kangaroo impeachment. Well, his own revelation is in twofold. Number one, he was talking about the fact that it was only one councillor that called for the suspension of the chairman and the vice chairman as far as his own local government is concerned. Nigeria can't continue to make people laugh. How can one person, because we don't know the truth in this matter now, go to the house of assembly of the local government, be the whip, he will be the councillor, he will be the floor member, he himself is the speaker, is the deputy speaker, and he does everything. He will carry the maize himself. He's going to be the sergeant at arm and everything. I think Nigeria wouldn't continue to make us. I am just trying to reason it out. Is it possible for one man to do this? Well, this is Nigeria. Never say never. We have seen in this country, in the same state, whereby a particular governor refused to allow 14 members of the House of Assembly to be inaugurated. People elected by the law who happen to have gotten their position by the constitution, and then another one who happen to also get his own through the constitution and the election of the people, refuse to allow them to be inaugurated. Is it not this country whereby a particular governor presented budget to a very minority in a high minority of the house, and then he continued to make use of the budget? It was in this country that a sitting governor was abducted. It's still in Nigeria. So we never say never. When we began to hear news like this, that there's a one-man battalion councillor who has decided to be the foreman, do all the job, and arrive at impeachment of the local government chairman and the vice. The other side of the matter is the fact that this man, Mr. Martin, was talking against the governor and calling attention to the singular fact that it's a kangaroo impeachment, and also talking about when it's come to checking of books at concerning local government, the office of the auditor general is there, which will start the checking of the books. Before then, if there is any discrepancies, they can call in the EFCC or the ICPC. Well, it's in twofold. If the office of the auditor general is in the local government, that means is probably under the local government chairman, and I doubt if how that man will be able to indict purportedly his boss now, the person he is working under. There is no way they will allow him to do a just job. He won't be able to audit properly. They will eventually use him to perfect their fraud as the auditor. Wherever he see, they may even cow him, coerce him to keep quiet, and also adjust some of the things for them. That is what can happen in politics in Nigeria here, because our politicians are desperate. But then if it is going to be auditor general from the state, of course, yes, that one is answerable to the governor, and then we want to believe that he should also go do job, even though there is a flip to the coin too. If he decide to do the good job, and the governor, who doesn't want the chairman to be at the end of affair, decided to influence the job the man is going to do, this another situation that is so dicey. Then we look at it from another angle. Let's say the man is from the EFCC or ICPC, then let's look at who is going to influence who. That is if Mr. President too on his own part does not try to be influenced in order to influence these people. But looking at the whole scenario, we can't ask offices that are under the local government chairman to audit the same local government chairman. It won't work that way. Though I'm in agreement with bringing a private consortium, a private party to come into the matter and give a good audit of the situation, and at the end of the day, yes, let justice now take its course. Justice should prevail. That is supposed to be the order of the day in Edo State as regards the impeachment or the removal of local government chairman. Like we always say, the governor cannot continue in this trajectory of trying to bring a kangaroo judgment and going through back door or through the window in order to remove people from office so as to establish your own desired self will or wish. Is very very important, very very essential. Come to think of it, as the EFCC come out with information concerning these people, the EFCC too should let the public know how far they've gone. If it requires that they don't want to disclose the situation, but they should douse the tension in the midst of the people so that they keep on knowing that EFCC is at work. And at the end of the day, we want to believe they can get to the bottom of the matter and give us the right information so that everything can be laid to rest and the state can move forward. Don't forget to like, to share, and to